Whoa, those are bright. All right, what's up? So I've been getting a couple requests, you know, about the headlight, about the tail light. So I'm gonna show y'all how I wire them up. This isn't a how-to, this is just a how I do, you know? All right, cool, so let's get it. If you're gonna change your taillights, if you're gonna put on new taillights, I definitely suggest putting on that 5-pin. The taillights will be easy to take apart and put on new taillights, or just, you know, take off the fender and not have like a wire connecting everything.
Got the casing off all of the wires, so now I know which one goes to which, so this will be a lot easier. The down part is I broke my headlight mount, so good thing I got the pack that has 2 in it. Now, because I know what colors go to what, I'm just gonna put up the schematic on the screen. That way you can see what is what. We're starting from taillight to scooter, so we got black to black, yellow to red, red to blue, blue to yellow, and then orange to green. And that's how you would set it all up. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that 5-pin connector on there. I'm gonna take all these other casings off. I'm gonna take pictures again just so that I can have for sure the wires that go to which wire. I was able to unattach them without having to cut them. And now when I connect my other side of the connector, I have these nice shiny sided wires. Now I just gotta get this tail light off. The only thing that's really holding these on are zip ties. If you were wondering how good these were in here, they are in here. I drilled a hole in the back so that I could feed the wires through. Doesn't fit, so I'm gonna have to drill out a bigger hole for it. Got our measurements, rough measurements, estimates. We'll cut and we'll solder accordingly. As I was saying earlier, when we connect these wires here have no meaning to anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these wires mean something. The red and the blue, the yellow and the red, the black and the black, so on and so forth. So then when I go downstairs, I can just connect the same 5 to the ones that are supposed to be from the scooter. We're gonna put a shield here on that side, and then we're gonna take a little baby shield and we're gonna put it down here. Then when we slide them together, the goo will come out and kind of like wrap around them. We back. I guess my other camera was having some difficulties. It was strobing, didn't really like the light profile. I have no idea why I was acting like that. Before we heat shrink and wrap this all up, I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna test all this, so then we don't have to pull it apart if anything's messed up. Because I just connected them green to green, yellow to yellow, blue to blue, red to red, black to black. I'm just gonna plug this in. It's a little bit difficult. I have everything plugged in. I have the scooter on and we're just gonna test it, see if it actually works. So I'm just gonna, there we go, there's the headlight, and the headlight, like I said earlier, I broke it. It's all right. But the tail light works. All right, cool. So we know that the running lights are in the right spot. The left blinker's in the right spot. There we go. All right, now let's try the right blinker. Boom, there we go. It's in the right spot. All right, sick. Now let's try the brake. And the brake works. Okay. So then there we go. Now all we have to do is just solder this up, make it finalized, and then we're all good. We have the quick connect for our taillight. We have all of them all connected, all wired up. Another test before we completely shrink wrap that up. Just gonna finish this all up to make it look clean and everything. I'm just gonna run the wire, have the wire come up the fender, and then kind of take the wire like this, and then just boom. That's how we're gonna do it. This is the best way that I found how to mount the taillight. I take just like a regular zip tie, and these 2 mounting holes that are back here, what I do is I run it through like that, and then I take it again this pointy side, and then I run it through that again. It is easier to just take off the bolts, put the hardware over it like that. The washer, the screw. You want to screw it down so the amount where if it wants to pull, it can't really pull. So I tightened it. It's not flat, but it's a good pinch in there. And then we just do the same thing to the other side. You kind of just take these two loose straps right here and you just pull it on in. But make sure it's pulled down tight all the way. Just strap it down. Cut off the extra ends. And you're good to go. That's how you do the back tail light. I'm heading out to EVLifeJays' crib to actually wire up his headlight and wire up his tail light. Well, wait, maybe just his tail light. I'm not sure. He also got the shock guards too. But I'll show y'all how to put the shock guards on as well. I was thinking before I start on the light, I'm gonna start with the shock guards because those are the easiest thing to do. What you're gonna need is for zip ties, take your shock guard that has this notch cut out on the side. There's only one that has the notch cut out. If the other one doesn't. The one with the notch also has this brake holder on it because it holds your brake wire right here. We're gonna put it here so that the slit is facing the brake disc, and then Jay can put this over if he wants to or not. The way I do it is I just have mine all preset like this. I'll just put the bottom one in because it's the easiest one. I had mine thread through the holes and then I tightened it like on the outside with the nut. Jay's just likes to hide it, so he just has his behind. Either way, I guess works.
You got the wood grain, so it kind of fits in yours. I'm trying to do the whole blacked out.
Well, there we go. And then that's one shock guard down, and then you just put on the second one, and the other side is actually way easier. And tighten it, and then boom, shock guards. You just snip the ends as you wish, and there you go.
I got all this apart now. That's the wire the lights with. So I don't know if maybe one of them are damaged and I can't see it. Dude, I gotta go take care of something.
No worries.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Go get some food or something. I'll be chilling. Let me check this fuse. He blew his fuse, bro. That solves the headlight issue. Just needs a new fuse. All right, sweet deal. All right. Oh, there's a 2.
Nah, really?
Yeah.
Dead ass?
Yeah, it's a 2.
Really?
That's a little hickory do number 2. Look at that right there.
Yo, let me see. They match? They cousins? They're family. That's good.
There, yo, it's on, bro. What do you mean it worked?
Yeah.
The fuse, there we go. On soldering this together, but then I realized I don't know how long Jay needs his wire. I'm gonna build the housing for this first and then get to the wiring. To build the housing for this, we're gonna try plexiglass, heat it all up, bend it, so hopefully we can get that C shape right here. If not, we're gonna try to figure out another way to mount it. Fit it. Alright, now I'm gonna go mold this. Here we go, just let it cool down and let it rest.
The next day.
I came back to finish the taillight. I was thinking about putting the light on the front, but it just didn't fit it as well. We decided to just put it in the back, and then we're gonna probably drill a little hole on the top of the fender. Take this and just slide it in like that. You can't really see it from the top, and then when you go to the back, that's what it should look like. Probably gonna drill a hole like somewhere up here. Probably cut it like around here. These are some thin wires. I do not recommend this taillight for anybody. This is my old taillight and how I wired it up. The scooter should be exactly the same. I don't see why they shouldn't be. I already have the guide for the other one too. Jay stapled it. This is my guide, but he also wrote it on the wall, so I kind of have two guides. But anyway, we're gonna figure this out. We just secured the ends real quick. The taillight all set. Now we're just gonna do the scooter side, which is really easy because it's just 1-to-1, same color. And we're gonna test it out with just, you know, loosely connecting them, electrical tape. All right, here we go. I got it all loosely wired up, just taped just like how I did mine. Headlights are on, so his running lights should be on. And boom, there we go, baby. The running on. Got the brake. Got that brake effect. Cool. Now the blinker. All right, now the other blinker. Let's go. All right, just like I thought. So the wires are standard across the board. It all works. So now we're just gonna solder it all up, finalize it, and then we'll be good to go. But that's Jay's new taillight. Dang, man, that thing is bright. I got them all soldered up. Kind of forgot to record that part. But then again, it was all crotch footage anyway. And now we're just heat shrinking the heat shrink on. Jay hasn't seen the lights yet. Y'all have seen the lights.
I like that. I like that a lot. Holy shit.
If y'all are wondering about my headlight and why I use a wooden mount, this headlight is actually really crappy. Has a little bit of electricity going through. Whenever you use your throttle, your light will turn on if you have a metal base. So that's why I have my base as wood. You can put your base as plastic, but I just would stay away from metal, because if you don't, your light is just gonna be flickering on and off. That's why I haven't suggested this light, but a lot of people have asked. The link is in the description below, but I really wouldn't recommend it. Jay, on the other hand, he got these lights. These are not the stock lights. These are different. You can tell because, you know, they got like some real screws in them. Dang, they sound good. The wire's a lot thicker. These things are crazy bright. So what Jay did was he took his mount, flipped it sideways, put it underneath there, and then used the hole that the fender was used to mount his light. So Jay now just needs to get a splash guard, like how I have a splash guard right here, so that he doesn't get kicked up with dirt. But other than that, he should be good. He put rubber screws in here to cover the holes. It's what they use to, you know, fill tires. That's how he was able to, you know, delete the holes and everything. Yeah, but let's test these at night. Watch the alleyway. Wow.
The old one didn't do that. The old one kind of lit up just the ground. It didn't do the walls and everything.
The whole house across the street is broad daylight. Alright, y'all, looks like EVLifeJays got his new taillight. It looks like it's fucking ripping. It looks like it's working, and it looks sick as fuck at night. So, until then, y'all already know. Y'all be easy, y'all stay easy, and peace!
Oh, and I covered the front ones anyway.
Why'd you cover the front?
I don't want directionals.
That is just
I don't want nobody to know where I'm going. My business.
You don't have to use them.
It's my business where I'm going.
But those are also headlights.